Now at quarter-final stage in the Derby Trial Stake. First quarter-final coming out here now. This is Born for the Hill and Clocktaney Tell. Here we go. Born for the Hill is the red collar here. Gets the turn. So another super hare there. That's the red collar. Born for the Hill by Kyle James and Coffee and Corro. He's through to the semi-final.
Red collar is the winner.
The next quarter-final coming up here now. This is Wicked Monk on the red collar and the giant favourite Ballymore Ryan on the white collar. Richie Brannigan is the slipper. Here we go. Wicked Monk and Ballymore Ryan. So the white collar Ballymore Ryan, he's leading all the way there. He's going through. He's by Bexelone and Ballymore Venus.
Ryan on the white collar, who wins that course.
Third quarter final here now. On the red collar we have the other giant favourite, Super Slick, and on the white collar is Running Stag. So Super Slick and Running Stag here. That's the red collar there, Super Slick. And looks to be injured, unfortunately. He took a heavy tumble. Last quarter final now in the Derby Trial Stake. This is Arcade Maximus and Kick Quick Chris. Here we go. Richie's letting them go. Arcade Maximus and Kick Quick Chris. So the red collar, Arcade Maximus, he gets the first turn. Another super hare there. So he's by Caesar's Music and Rushing.
And the winner on the red, Arcade Maximus.
We're now moving on to the Oaks Trial Stake. This quarter-final stage, the first quarter-final here, it's Long Drive and Fire and Silver. Long Drive is the favourite. They're running. Long Drive is on the red collar here. Being hard pressed here by the white collar. So the white collar, Fire and Silver by Thomas the Tank and Lady Twinkletoes.
Fire and Silver.
She's going through. This is the second quarter final now in the Oaks Trial Stake. This is On the Go again, and Kingtone Jesse. Richie's on the move. On the go again, and Kingtone Jesse. It's tight between these pair. White collar probably shading it. So the white collar there, Kingtone Jesse by Adios Alonso, and Belly Ina Lady. She's going through. This is B Bell, the second favourite, and Magical Searla. This is the third quarter final now in the Oaks Trial Stake. So B Bell and Magical Searla coming out here next. Hare's on the move there now. So this is B Bell and Magical Searla. Richie's coming out. Here we go. So B Bell was the second favourite overnight. Could be an upset here. That's the white collar there. Magical Searla by Kyle James and Magical Delight. She's going through.
The white collar, Magical Searla is the winner.
This is Ballinakill Best and Bryker Eve. This is the last quarter final now in the Oaks Trial Stake. Ballinakill Best and Bryker Eve. It's the white collar there, Bryker Eve. She got the turn, she'll be going through. She's by Johnny Casanova and Hollyoak Scotch.
Goes through.
She's owned by Mr. Keane O'Regan. We're now moving on to the Sean Drone Memorial Cup. This is Mustang Molly and Sunfire Magic. This is the second round. This is a really good hare here now. He's taking him out. They're getting a good bit of work here behind this fellow. He's very strong. He knows exactly where he's going. There he goes. That's the white collar going through. Sunfire Magic. She's by Maffy Magic and Fingal Swagger
is the winner.
That run won't help her though. Next course coming out here now. This is Barrick Ella and Fawny Billa. We're still on the second round of the Sean Drone Memorial All-Age Bitch Stake here. Strong run there by the red collar Barrick Ella. She'll certainly have the advantage of the clock in the next round. So she's by Murty's Blaze and Barrick Becks. This is Give It to Batty and Needham Marie. There they go. Give It to Batty and Needham Marie. That's the white collar. Needham Marie gets the turn. Scores again. Another super hair there. So that's Nita Marie by Gadget Girl out of Kilsheelan.
The winner on the white colour, Needham Marie.
Last course now in the second run down of the Sean Drone Memorial All Age Bitch Stake. This is Abbey Court, Mania and To Buy Lady. To Buy Lady is on the white collar. Another cracking hair there. So To Buy Lady by Maffy Magic and Hollyoak Scotch
And that last
is
course
through to the next
in this
round.
of the Sean Drohan All Age Bitch Stake goes to the white, To Buy Lady.
We're now on to the Friends of Kilsheelan Coursing Club Tipperary Cup. This is the first course in the second run down. It's a bye course here for the red collar, Wyken Power. Wyken Power on the red collar goes through there on his bye course.
That was the bye.
The next course coming out here now, it's also a bye course for the red collar Whiskey Galore. This is the second course in the second run down of the Friends of Kilsheelan Coursing Club Tipperary Cup. So Whiskey Galore on the red collar here. This is his bye course. Already a winner in Waterford this year. Whiskey Galore safely through there on his bye course. This is Shearer's Lad and Classic Percy. Third course now in the second run down of the Friends of Kilsheelan Coursing Club Tipperary Cup. Another really good hair there. That's the red collar. He left it late. But Shearer's Lad, he's going through. He's by Shearer's Macora and Castlemartyr
On the
Sal.
red colour, Shearer's Lad.
This is the last course now in the second run down of the Tipperary Cup. This is on the red collar, Flowing Wind and Brick Lane Bobby. This is a tight buckle between these pair now. It's the red collar, Flowing Wind by Bexilone, and She's Flown that's going through.
And to win for the red colour, Flowing Wind. Could also
We're now on to the semi-final stage of the Derby Trial Stake. This is Born for the Hill, and on the white collar, Ballymore Ryan. Here we go. Born for the Hill and Ballymore Ryan. They're on their way. Derby Trial Stakes semi-final here now. It's the white collar. Ballymore Ryan gets the turn. So a really strong hair here. One last turn, he's away. That's the white collar there. Ballymore Ryan going through. He's by Bexalone and
The
Ballymore
win
Venus.
for the white collar, Ballymore Ryan.
This is the second semi-final now in the Derby Trial Stake. This is a bike horse for the white collar, Arcade Maximus. So the one turn there, he's through in his bike horse, Arcade Maximus.
So that was a bye for Arcade Maximus.
We're now on to the Oaks Trial Stakes semi-final stage. This is on the red collar Fire and Silver, and on the white collar King Tone Jesse. Here they go. This is Richie Brannigan coming out now. There they go. Fire and Silver and King Tone Jesse. So the next pair here now, this is Magical Searla and Briker Eve. This is the second semi-final in the Oaks Trial Stake. Here is on the way. Here comes Richie the Slipper. They're running. And the red collar Magical Searla, she's really quick away here. So Magical Searla, she's by Kyle James and Magical Delight. She's through to the final to
And
meet
it's the
King
red
Tone
colour,
Jesse.
Magical Searla. That goes into the final.
We're now on to the semi-final stage of the Sean Drone Memorial Cup. On the first semi-final here, this is Sunfire Magic and Barrick Ella. Here we go, Sunfire Magic and Barrick Ella. Barrick Ella is on the white collar. She's going through to the final. Another really top class hair there. So Barrick Ella, she's by Murty's Blaze and Barrick Bex.
The white colour, Barricella, is the winner.
This is the second semi-final now in the Sean Drone Memorial Stake. This is Needham Marie and Tobai Lady. Here we go. Needham Marie and Tobai Lady. So really tight buckle between these pair. Needham Marie would have been expected to go through. That's the red collar, Needham Marie by Bexalone and Gadget Girl. She's going through. He's a really top class hair there.
The winner on the red collar, Needham Marie.
We're Now, moving on to the Friends of Kilsheelan Coursing Club Tipperary Cup first semi-final. This is Wyken Power and Whiskey Galore. This is Wyken Power and Whiskey Galore now in the first semi-final of the Tipperary Cup. Richie's letting them go. They're running. Whiskey Galore is on the white collar and is quickly into his stride. This is the second semi-final now in the Friends of Kilsheelan Coursing Club Tipperary Cup. This is Shearer's Lad and Flowing Wind. Here we go. So the red collar, Shearer's Lad, is having a solo here. Flowing Wind has come in now at this stage. Looks like they'll get a lot of tight work behind this here. But he's a really strong fellow. Making really good progress to the escape. And there he goes. So the red collar, Shearer's Lad, going through to the final against Whiskey Galore. The next final for decision here now, it's the final of the Derby Trial Stake. This is Ballymore Ryan, and on the white collar, Arcade Maximus. Richie Brannigan is taking over the slipping duties here now. Here we go. The white collar, Arcade Maximus, has the lead. The next final for decision now, this is the final of the Oaks Trial Stake here in Kilsheelan. This is King Tone Jesse and Magical Searla. Here we go now, here is on the way. This is King Tone Jesse and Magical Searla. This is the final of the Oaks Trial Stake for 2014. Here we go. They're coming out and they're running. Magical Searla is on the white collar and leading here. Another top class here in the final there. That's Magical Searla by Kyle James and Magical Delight.
And the winner of the Oaks Trial Stake, representing Kilsheelan, Magic.
The next final here now, this is the final of the Sean Drone Memorial All-Age Bitch Stake. On the red collar here is Barrick Ella, and on the white collar is Needham Marie. Here we go. Barrick Ella and Needham Marie. This is the final of the All-Age Bitch Stake. Needham Marie has a lead here. She takes a heavy tumble, but she's the winner. Needham Marie.
And the winner of the Sean Johan Memorial Cup, on the white, Needham Marie.
Our last final for decision, it's the big one. It's the final of the Friends of Kilsheelan Coursing Club Tipperary Cup. On the red collar here is Whiskey Galore, looking to add to his win in Waterford. And on the white collar is Shearer's Lad. They're away. As expected, Whiskey Galore opens up an early lead here. That's a really top class hare that they've got in front of them. Whiskey Galore by Tubertelly
So
Dove.
adding the Tipperary Cup to the Urbs in Tacta, he won 3 weeks ago in Waterford. On the red collar, Whiskey Galore, our Tipperary Cup winner for 2014.
There's our winner, Tubertelly Dove. He's by
Ladies and gentlemen,
our
we
winner,
hope you enjoyed your coursing here
Whiskey Galore. He's
at
by
Ballygashean
Tubertelly Dove and
for the
Temple
last 2
Tia.
days. Thank you very much for being with us, and thank you to all the owners and trainers for running the greyhounds. Big thank you to our officials, Ian Kelly, Judge, and Richie Brannigan, and John Dial Jr., our slippers. And of course, the biggest thank of all to our working members and the Hare Husbandry team, who did a fantastic job. So now, congratulations to our winners. We'll see you all down here now in a few minutes for the presentation of trophies.